Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far, and welcome to today's stream where we're kicking off with some Stellaris. We're just waiting for the last players to load in at the moment, and this is our Stellaris community co-op game, which everyone is welcome to join. It looks like we're just waiting on 3 players, downloads just to finish, and yeah, then we'll be playing some old world, and if there's interest we can do some golf with your friends at 8. We'll see how things go. Slightly delayed start, just because we were waiting to see if Sir After Panzeria was going to be able to join us. He's been travelling today and he's an important part of our community, so I want to make sure we get him in from the start if we can. So, and hi Dark and Mark, lovely to have you both here on YouTube and Twitch. Mark says, hi Twitch Dog. Right, let's get everyone grabbed in. So we have Togo, Ryan, Physics, Hobo, and Sir Daft of Panzeria.
Imaflanker.
Reasonable.
I guess we'll see if this works out, because this is not the last save date.
Okay. It was the most recent one I had.
No, I think you said it's not the last save date. It sounded like a startup, but I don't think it was.
Oh, we can see how it goes. If it falls over, we'll find another one.
Okay.
If it keeps falling over, we can do a restart. Like, I'm past having tech issues with Stellaris, to be honest.
Yep. If I'm probably not gonna join for the next one, I'm probably gonna try and get into some no virtue games.
That's fair.
Ryan
Because
wants to
unfortunately, they overlap.
That's fair. I put up a vote when we get to the end of this run, whenever that is, see if people want to do this or another game in this slot then.
And how are you today, most gracious flanker?
Don't know about most gracious or even slightly, but
You are
Yeah,
very
you sound
gracious.
pretty grumpy today.
sorry,
I mean,
bud?
you're gracious enough to deal with our garbage every week.
Whoa!
I said you sound pretty grumpy today.
Well, he
I
asked
think
to
that's
play
probably
Stellaris,
reasonable.
so-
That is also true. No, I just didn't get as much done as I wanted to today. This is I was hoping to get to do some stuff with plan today and didn't quite get to it.
Aw.
Oh no, I was wrong. It's not 1200. It's 1400 outside.
What's 1200 versus 1405?
Empire Sprung.
Ah. Okay, everyone's tapped in. No one do anything for the first month.
Unpaused. I'm waiting
First month is
for.
over.
Yeah,
Hobo
not
and
yet. It's
Panzer
not.
are behind.
Oh yeah.
Hobo's back
You
up.
know,
But Panzer is.
Good, that's what.
My game just had the like 3 seconds of I'm loading everything.
Is everyone through the month and at a decent pace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Showing for me.
Seem to
Oh
be.
my god, I think it's working.
No, hello.
Hello!
Hello there, best Shmeep.
Thank you for waiting for me.
No worries, bud.
We started at basically the time we would normally anyway, didn't we?
I suppose we did.
Knowledge is the key
Yeah.
to the universe.
Actually a bit earlier than normal.
Well, yeah, earlier than normal
Baltic's
because
still preparing to declare war on me.
we start the hot join and then
We have
not
encountered
everyone's in
spaceborne
until,
life
like,
forms.
10 past.
Microverse.
Plus.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, Russ,
How
can
you
you
doing?
close
A new
your
world
borders
has
to,
been colonized.
Baltic, please?
Hang on a sec, Torgar. Struggling to hear you. Close my borders to who?
Vault Tech, so they can't use the wormhole in your space.
They are already closed?
Okay. Thank you. I don't think there's any other way they can just directly get to me, so that's fine. Can't use... Oh, but they can use anybody else's gateways, that's right. I just can't use mine.
We could just wipe them out.
Yeah, if Dash isn't joining again, we could.
I like how, in true Russ fashion, his first suggestion for the solution is murder.
Yeah, unlike the peaceful Smeeples. Alright.
Yeah, we're the space orcs. What do you expect? For a laptop, would any random kettle power lead sort of thing work for the first part to plug into the power brick?
We have
Yeah,
encountered
generally the only
spaceborne
thing
life
you'd want
forms.
to check is that the fuse is the right fuse in it, bud.
Construction completed.
Right.
So if it's a
The power brick does most of the work converting the energy.
does in fact all of the work. It's just the fusing on UK plugs.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't do all of the work. There is work done before it gets to your house. Like converting it from rotational to electric.
Thank you, Mr.
Sure.
Specific.
Solar.
That was a really big
However, in the-
moment.
Yes, in the context of the moving the power from the wall to your laptop, yeah, it should be fine. It's only worth
Yeah.
checking the fuse because the some laptops, some older laptops will take something like a 6 amp, but you can get a pack of fuses for a buck and just change the fuse in the plug.
Yeah, somehow I've managed to lose my laptop charger cable, the plug part of it.
Ooh.
I don't know how.
That sucks.
Like, was only moving
I've
it
gone
between
through
A
so
and
many
B.
of those because I was because they're kind of the UK chargers are kind of a pain when you're trying to make your leaders compact as possible. So I separate mine out all the time.
yeah, honestly, the lesson I've learned here is never tidy up. You always lose stuff.
You always know exactly where it is when you last placed it. The moment you make it all nice and neat, you don't remember where it is.
Exactly. Or in this case, I think I've probably thrown it away.
See, I've just got a massive box of cables that I have had for years at this point. Go
A
through
new
every time I can't
world
find
has
one.
been colonized.
Yeah, I had a pile of cables to take to my main pile of cables.
Oh,
I've not
is
got around to
it,
it yet.
you were doing the transition between cable piles.
Yep.
That's like guarding the commander on armor, bud. You have to be more careful.
Clearly.
Oh my god! I just realized I have this something called the Cyblex mining hub, plus 100% mining station output for a system modifier.
Is Composer of
Yeah,
Strands
you
a good
can,
one?
you can,
This is about this is
you can break your arc welder systems and with that making them
I mean, it was already broken.
overproductive.
It was already
Is
broken because they're making like 46 nanites a month.
Yeah, but everyone can have broken arc welder systems. You can have overpowered arc welder systems
True.
with that.
Is Composer of Strands the good one?
Both those strands is one of the two good ones, yes.
Oh crap! I hit the wrong button and renounced. Oh well.
No. Oh well.
I've been screwing a lot in my multiplayer games lately.
Yeah, you're right, buddy.
Apparently, one of the things I can accidentally do to my worlds is make them into just dead nanite worlds.
How did you find that out?
Because one of my worlds just died.
Well, I
Oh wait,
just
no, this
upgraded-
is a barren world and it just has 150 nanites on it. What?
That's upgraded every single one of my stations to max level, to Citadels. And then I got the audio cue spam about it.
Ooh, yeah, I know that audio spam.
Just crash the alloy price.
Yeah, for a very, half a second when you said it just crashed, my...
I got fucking terrified. Oh, sorry about the swearing. I'm keeping it low. So buy alloys.
This is like one of the few
Physics.
times...
Do you know where the wormhole in the goal system goes?
Yes, I do.
Does it go near me at all?
It goes to Oxamon. Where are you?
I'm the big gray blob in the bottom left.
Well, that's kind of near you. No, it's not near you. It goes to the right, bottom right. But it's also the Tenyaki matriarch is there.
Bottom right. In the one that's being attacked by the Ixtar Star Collective, I'm gonna guess.
No, it's got the Tenyaki matriarch there.
The Yankee matriarch. In the Tidranok Expanse.
In the Ganvian Blessed Union. They have one star that's not taken. So the matriarch is there, and that's where the wormhole goes to.
Ah, the Ganvian Blessed Union over there. Okay. I wouldn't really say the bottom. That's more like the middle, right?
That's all
I'll
more
make
about
reference to that
perspective.
system, then. 'Cause, 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 'c
By the way, Sir Hobo Deep Fryers, sir, I have some planets that actually have trade value, if that would interest you. It's
Oh.
in the Dithoforu system, which is in, there's an isolated blob of my territory in the north. In the Dithoforu system is there. There's 2 planets that I recently captured. AI was spamming them with the trade buildings, whatever it's called.
The only problem is I've been using all of my influence consistently. Flooding all of my planets costs quite a bit, so does orbital ring.
That gunnery is already here, actually. I'm sure it wasn't the last time I looked.
Wait, what? Dak is already here. What do you mean by that?
Voltec has the holding. Oh, only on one of the
okay.
planets, actually. One of the planets doesn't have a holding.
I know Dak by Dak Danoi and Voltec in his nation by Voltec.
Yeah, well, it's reasonable. Yeah, influence can be rough.
Well, it's just that I have multiple things to spend it on, because that, I'm also making more habitats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Have you tried dancing on TikTok to get more influence, or maybe promoting a some sort of TikTok shop item? They seem to do quite well. Water flosser or something.
I can always appreciate you to have just the most obscure yet topical things to reference on stream, Flinker.
Hey, I'm down with the kids on the social medias.
Why am
Hey,
I
fellow
suddenly
kids.
making so much more rare crystals?
Yes.
Indubitably.
Another research.
Research concluded.
Proton launchers.
Sorry, I only just read that, Sherlock. You.
I just opened your stream and I don't see it.
Daisy, you saying you're down with the kids and knowing what you look like, Flanker, that will get you arrested, buddy. Thanks, mate.
How do you do, fellow kid?
We are being hailed.
You can buy cycling helmets while supporting the stream, Sherlock. Hang on, I'll get you a link. Here you go. No, I got you.
Olga, what's your sprawl at now?
1429.
Ah, okay.
Mine is 743, which gives me plus 128% on technology cost.
I'm at 1,000, which is plus 178%.
Ah, well, it's not.
So
Not
the
too bad,
matriarch
but-
is dead.
I mean, then you look at how small my empire is. Well, it's not that small because it's pretty dense. But still.
There's 2 Gaia worlds there, so I'm once that system.
Well.
Where the matriarch was.
Ah. Nah.
Sorry, Sherlock, I got you. I've got another one for you, buddy. It's fine.
Flanker abusing his chat again.
No, I'm offering helpful suggestions as to cycling helmets for him. That is on Decathlon, yeah. Like, genuinely have links to retailers who will sell the helmet you're after. But and what's wrong with those two?
Oh. Yep, that might be a bit small for Sherlock, though.
It says 5 years or older, and Sherlock is just about older than 5 years. I don't see the problem.
Fair! That is fair.
Ah, now I see what you're talking about. That's colourful. You know, that's
I like
bold.
the colors.
Yeah, it's a bold statement of individuality.
I don't see the problem.
No, I quite like that dinosaur one actually. That's pretty cool. It's got spikes on it and everything.
You can never say no to dinosaurs.
Indeed.
I am pretty sure that isn't Bike 24 part of Decathlon? Because their sites look identical.
Ooh, empire size from districts minus 25%. Why does that bring me to drop 1349? I do like that I barely have to worry about these empires to my right, because they're all just constantly declaring war on each other.
That's good.
Alright, I should go and try to conquer the enigmatic fortress, then have some free time.
Research concluded.
More refugees. I just colonized this planet and it's already overpopulated because there's refugees.
Wow.
Oh, reliquary full of consumer goods.
Do I want
Okay.
the matriarch system?
Why not?
Oh, research, that's useful.
Well, I don't have enough influence. That's one reason why.
Yeah.
Still not got mega engineering, really.
Let's see, I've got 44 months left on that.
No one else has even got a science shit
Knowledge
there.
is the key to the universe.
I love not having to do anything for my democratic elections. Remember when democracies were awful because you just couldn't guarantee one person would win?
Yeah, I think that was pre-Republican.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. In Stellaris, I mean.
That was before Biden dropped out.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I was not in favor of Biden dropping out, but I can confidently say I was wrong.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Yeah, but then Kamala Harris hijacked the entire thing for the Democrats, and she's
What?
not looking like she's doing too good.
What are you talking about?
She's, I mean, to be fair, she was the vice president, so she was on the ticket that was voted on. And
Yeah, but
it
they
would be
said
absolute
when
suicide.
when Biden stepped down, he said that they were going to choose someone to replace him democratically. Even Kamala Harris said that, and the next day she's the front runner, and no voters had a word in it.
Yeah, I mean, that said, it would be suicide. Like, the Democrats already were going to have a
Research
rough run, if we're
concluded.
being honest. And the chances of them doing well after having a divisive... They've got how many weeks until the election? Is 70-something days? Like,
November or
there's...
something. Early November.
Yeah, 70-something working days is... So, them having a leadership contest, and also... The delegates haven't been awarded yet. They get awarded at the
Right.
Dems conference.
Right, but you understand that this is the Democratic National Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their own people aren't the hardliners aren't very happy with that.
Oh yeah. No. The Democrats are a pretty broad church. I think that there are quite a few that would have preferred to see Bernie have another run.
They're both broad churches. Freaking get two parties in the whole country.
Yeah, that's the broken bit about the system. Is that, like the center of the Republican Party or center left of the Republican Party looks nothing like the right of the Republican Party, and conversely, the same could be said for the Democrats. The center Democrats and
Very
center
much can be
Republicans
said
have more in
because the
common.
hard left ones are the they them purple hair freaking crazy butcher everybody people.
What the hell are you talking about?
Everybody was talking about, but
The extreme left.
I have never.
I've genuinely never seen a butcher everybody extreme. Like, there's some extreme left points of view on the political spectrum.
No, disagree with one of them and see what they had to say about you.
I do regularly.
It's
yeah,
no
these-
better on the hard right. If you disagree with them, they're just as freaking pissed about it.
Well, like, if we're talking about political violence, the hard right is significantly worse. In terms of crimes committed and violence committed.
I'll give you the crime one, but as far as violence, no.
No, but both.
Literally 80%
literally
of
both.
political violence has been on the right. That's not to say there's none on the
Knowledge
left.
is
Did you
to
not
the
see the
universe.
cities in the U.S. that were on fire during COVID?
That was
They weren't on fire.
right.
because of the left.
They were
There were
never on fire.
there were very few, and those were looting arseholes. The same as the January 6th rioters don't represent centre-right Republicans. The arseholes who decided to loot.
Them rioters to begin with.
How do you mean? No, there were protests, and then there were looting arseholes that were rioting. Those weren't riots.
Right, but the looting
Yeah, I'm talking
assholes
about-
that were rioting were declared as being legal because it was a peaceful protest.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
That's
There
what
were
I'm
people
saying.
arrested for that.
Illegal.
They
The looting
never-
assholes
oh, if you
were
break into
never-
a shop and set fire to stuff, they didn't go, you can all have a pass.
Yeah, they did.
No,
No,
they
no,
literally
they
didn't.
didn't. They literally. I will find some news articles.
Just because you can find one doesn't mean that's what it wasn't generally considered.
Generally considered by who? They got fucking arrested. They went to court. They went to prison. Like,
You make Flanker do a swear.
no, it's so frustrating to me that if you're an arsehole and you commit a crime, it doesn't matter what your political beliefs are. You're an arsehole and you committed a crime. And they went to prison. Lots of them went to prison.
And
Like, the
those
idea
are
that every
emphasized
city in
by
every left-leaning city was on fire is also utter crap.
Yeah,
Like,
and
when
you-
some of
you-
these
you
are
also
happening,
got
I had
in
friends.
Poland.
I was having meetings with some of the people who were in these areas. Were there huge
Even-
protests?
even in
Absolutely.
Even in Portland was fine for the most part. There was like I think it was like a couple blocks where there was like an autonomous zone for a few months.
Sure. And like,
And
if
it
you
was
want to
cool
point to
for
the UK,
first
by the way,
little bit.
huge protests. We used to have the May Day protests. Those were really an excuse for some arseholes to have a bit of a riot in amongst the protests. Like, those arseholes did not represent. If 100,000 people turn up to something and 10 people set fire to a building, or there was recently in the UK we had
Council
a riot
agenda
that was a bus was set fire to. The dude that set fire to the bus is the guy that broke the law and will be arrested. Doesn't matter what the protest that he was near to was about. Like, that deciding that represents all of everyone is like saying every Republican supported January
I
6th.
never said. I said the extremists were doing it.
Those aren't extremists from the party. Do you genuinely believe those were people that voted Democrat that were out there
And a
breaking
lot of
into
them got
shops?
away with it.
Yeah, because they were committing crimes.
I'd
and
also
there was-
question-
and they were, like,
I'd also question the ones that did get arrested. How long did they get arrested for? Because often in those places they'll get
crimes,
the
like,
equivalent of a slap on the wrist.
Construction completed.
Were any of them near you?
serious, which
Like, a genuine question. Because if they got arrested for committing a crime that, well, they're going to get the sentencing guidelines for the crime. If you're going with but some left-leaning cities don't arrest people for shoplifting if it's under $950, we can get on the same page that is a terrible idea. That there was a policy initiative behind it. They were hoping to stop criminalizing people that were homeless, and instead what happened was organized crime gangs, a small number, decided to take advantage of that law. I think it was a bad law. But that's not the same as someone that assaulted a police officer didn't just go, you're fine. Like, that's not a thing. And the suggestion that
Police
all of
officers
these were
assaulted people.
Democrats.
that's different.
But
Ryan,
also,
if you could stop interrupting people mid-sentence, that would be great.
I'm sorry. This is something I'm passionate about. Go ahead, Frank.
attacking the White House. Which of the left attacking the White House, Ardy Wasteland? Just any example you have. Was it all of the Antifa Republicans?
Antifa's not Republican.
I know they're not. That's the point, you numpty. Because the whole news narrative, if you watch Sky News or any of the more right-leaning, the Fox News, was that, oh, it's definitely Antifa demonstrators. It's funny how the ones that got arrested and the ones that were in the film were all Republicans.
See, I just don't watch any news because I know that either way it's going to be twisted.
The ones that set fire to the tower. Which tower?
I don't remember a tower being set fire to.
I'll look it up.
An already erected one.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
If you've got a clip of it, do you mean the just checking? Are we talking about like back in 2020? This one. Because that, just to follow up from those people got arrested and charged. 156 of them, which was the highest number of people charged in any federal district in the United States.
Confederacy of Blue? What is this? They got one system.
Where is this? Okay.
It's just middle right. It was like just one. Oh no, they got one over here. So they got two.
Yeah,
systems.
as far as I can tell, they are. I think they are a revolution or something. Maybe. Maybe
against
not.
the Oban. Is that
I
it?
don't think so. I think it would be against the Vivis.
We are being
Vivisan-
hailed.
But I can't tell. Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
were
it is
liberated, so I guess maybe against the Oban.
Bit hard to tell since the Vivisandian is entirely controlled by other factions right now. Oh no, they got one system way in the corner with no planet in it.
Going back to Kamala Harris, though,
We were nice and peaceful, focusing on the game and not talking about one of the stupidest topics this year, and you want to willingly bring it back up.
well, I like it. Unfortunately.
No.
Okay, I won't bring it back up. How's the game going for you guys? Are any of you guys trying to expand somewhere or something?
Waiting for Megastructure to finish researching, figuring out how to do the enigmatic fortress with Gestalts. Oh, there it is. My Unity class. Okay.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
If you wanted to read some academic research on the subject, page 12 of that report that I linked on ResearchGate will give you the exact figures.
I finally am gonna have access to arcane deciphering, reverse engineer minor artifacts.
Alright, I should search these. Maybe. No, research regular stuff first.
Thankfully, XP is going up faster than the AI can bring it down in this federation.
Council agenda ready.
I flashed the alloy price again.
It's one of the few games where that doesn't actually affect me, interestingly.
Huh.
I don't need to buy any.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Instead, I'm actually making frivolous purchases purely to make sure I don't hit cap.
What prices are you dumping again? I wasn't paying attention.
Alloys. Flanker, we do need to vote no on this.
We are being hailed.
Why would we vote no to the Galactic Council? Is there an AI?
Oh,
here?
no. We had a we had a Federation vote.
I still kind of want to vote no on the Galactic Councils because it would have Voltec as the top. I don't really know how we would make it so we wouldn't be, considering he's literally the strongest in the galactic community, but... I mean, it'd be Voltec, Ryan, and Russ. Are those really the kind of people you want to trust with immense power across the galaxy?
If you can't trust a space orc, then who can you trust?
Not a space orc?
I find that offensive. Prepared
Well,
to
you
die.
asked very specifically space orcs. I imagine you could trust anyone other than a space orc if you can't trust a space orc.
Or just shorten their name to Spork.
How have I got so much diplomatic weight? I've not even got a Minister of State, which is a straight up 25% penalty, and I'm blunt, which is another 25% penalty.
I guess a supremacist, for one. That's where most of your diplo weight is coming from.
Oh yeah, I got the spontaneous crystallization
You have a
from
really big fleet.
the entertainment complex. I'm just converting 1% of my minerals directly into crystals. Crystals am I getting? It's like 28 and I'm selling... Oh, only one. I should really have some more of these edicts.
Does it ever feel to you like the trade routes map mode, in the trade routes map mode, your trade routes are intentionally avoiding star bases?
I've never
Really?
actually looked at it in detail. Most of the time, because I'm never playing a nation that would actually benefit from too much.
Having your trade network, just keeping your trade network safe, I find to be just a good thing to do in general.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just most of the time I'm not normally playing a trade-focused empire. Though now that I am, my empire is so small that also doesn't really matter.
Yeah. My thing is that so often, when I set my trade routes, it'll just not go through the station that I want it to, or not go to the system that has all of the stations protecting it. It will instead go to the system next to it, which doesn't have all of those stations protecting it. There's one. It's one out of range.
No, my stuff is so tiny I don't even need to worry about that.
Yeah.
Everything's connected.
I don't really have to worry about it either, but if somebody else's trade goes through my territory at all, it can very quickly just go through one of my off to the side systems.
We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
I see Flanker's AFK again. Seems to be anyways.
Flanker series is multitasking.
Okay. You multitask with things that sometimes will need your full attention, so you sometimes just go AFK to deal with those. Which makes sense.
I believe Flanker calls that multitasking terribly.
Yep.
We may not agree on a lot of things, but we can agree that Flanker multitasks terribly.
Ooh, machinery research boat. I'll take that planet, yes, right away. Oh, megastructures is done.
Now get researching those megastructures.
Yep.
You know, it may help after I build a habitat if I flood it first.
Yeah, that would help.
I have 334,000 Unity.
Have you spent it all already?
Spent it? That's what I have.
Yeah, have you spent all that you can on upgrading worlds already?
Yep.
Wow. Build more, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna dump my freaking empire size if I build a bunch of planets, though.
Well, it'll only dump it for a moment if you build one. And you should definitely build wing worlds as soon as you can.
Research concluded.
Selling so much stuff.
Council agenda available.
Ah, I'm negative on food. Oh.
Oh no, the horrors of being negative on something that's worth less than an energy.
I'm selling 830 food a month. I just take some of it off the market.
That would explain why it's worth so little.
No, it's making it cheap for me while my newer food planets boot up.
Nice.
I'm buying like 300.
I just tanked it for you.
Doesn't really need that much tanking. I'm also buying a crapload of rare resources.
I had
Purely
65,000 food, so I mean, why not tank it?
Until recently, I was buying almost 50 crystals a month.
I'm buying 50 crystals a month purely because I can.
Yeah, I was doing that because I had to.
I have a full planet. Well, not full, obviously, because I still want to make it a actual functional planet. But one has 5 resource silos on it. That's actually not as many. I've replaced a lot of those buildings since. Okay. But I have a lot of
I should do
storage
that on one of the 4-size planets I'm terraforming. Oh yeah, I can terraform this tomb world now.
I just didn't know what else to do with it because it was it's my forge world, so I didn't really know what else to do with the building slots. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Make more storage. Not juggling things quite as often.
These planets I took off the meme nation are so randomly disorganized.
Did I? Did I use all of my ice that I've tapped so far?
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, I'm not done flooding places yet. I know I had another place that I could. I'd just be surprised if I already have.
I see you're going extraordinarily tall with your really big planets. With your lots of really big planets, actually.
I mean, early game there wasn't really a lot else to do. Kind of stuck without investing very heavily in stuff I didn't feel like. They tap ice from frozen worlds, right?
Yes.
Somebody is trying to repeal high consequence protection. We probably all want that. That's taking away our naval capacity.
There it is. Whoa, Voss just took the lead in Diplo weight. Because you assigned a minister or whatever.
Yep.
Knowledge is the
I'm
key
still
to the
opposing the
universe.
Galactic Council, though.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm supporting it.
I can't do it more than one at a time because one place is already flooding. That makes sense.
Ah.
I was like, why can't I do it? Because I only have one ice mining station left. Building another.
Pocophone. Alright. Stupid Poco people.
Oh my god, my revealed elder
Pick a
just
fight.
died.
Pick a fight.
If you click on me right now, you won't be able. There won't be a leader.
Absolutely leaderless.
It's showing a thing. It looks like a fungoid race. Revered
What?
elder.
I don't have a revealed elder. A revered elder right now.
I'll post a screenshot.
He died.
Uh,
You see?
well, I'm seeing somebody that I'll show you what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Few seconds. Let me find my screenshot folder here.
When I screenshot it, just go to the clipboard and I Control V. So you know.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think I should have enough frozen worlds. The place that's working
right
already
now.
has, or it still has 2, and I have another place that has 4? Yeah, 4. Should be enough for me to finish.
That's weird.
Was that the person
Who
who
is
died,
that?
right? That's what I'm seeing. A purpley fungoid type person.
Yeah, I don't even. I only have my own robots on the council, so I don't know what he's doing there.
Hmm.
The guy's not even on the list of potential rulers.
That's odd.
He's just waltzed into the ruling building and declared, "I am the Senate." There's no Senate right now, so I'm the Senate. On the bright side, at least we found something to keep Flanker occupied for the entire stream, so that way he doesn't need to realize that he's still playing Stellaris.
I gotta step away for a minute. Just let me know if someone declares war on me while I'm not here. Be right back.
The order.
And how goes the bestest Earth?
Ooh, who are you talking about? I'd like to say it's me, but I don't want to be that presumptuous.
Well, I mean, Flanker is just the United Nations of Earth, but you're Super Earth.
Wow.
Clearly superior.
Oh, thank you for saying so. Yeah, it's going all right over here. I don't know if I have the mental energy to do another war of expansion, so I might just be peaceful from this point and build up stuff. Doing okay-ish on technology, I think. Stacking up some alloys for future items and whatnot.
Hmm.
I'm not entirely sure what to do, to be honest.
And there's still plenty of aliens that need to be shifted off of resources that are needed for Super Earth.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just it's all that paperwork though, you know, making claims and landing troops to occupy the planets. It's just a lot of effort. I'd like to conquer them, but it's just, you know, bureaucracy. let me know if you're low on any resources, Hobo, and everyone else for that matter. So I'm doing pretty okay on stuff and things. Maybe
I
not
think out
consumer
of-
goods. Yeah.
I think out of anything, being low on anything that my nation's doing, being low on any resource is not it.
Unacceptable.
So, that's the benefit of just being Switzerland. You just collect other
Research
people's gold
concluded.
Hmm.
in the form of trade. Trade with anyone, whether you're a peaceful monkey or a filthy robot or a space colonizer against primitives who don't know what they're sitting on top of, such as New Zimberg.
Wait, what? I'll have you know. It says here on our research pact that I can share more text than I can get from you, I think, last time I checked.
Yeah,
Who's
it's-
calling who primitive? You mean primitive in a cultural sense, I assume?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's understandable. Can't really argue with that.
I hear they still have tribal blood sacrifices. You need to go over there and modernize them.
Ah,
It's only the correct thing to do, you know, as the multicultural superior Earth.
oh, I suppose so. It's humanitarian.
I wish they had a. I wish they had a area you could look at which shows all your treaties, everything that's burning influence, and who they're with.
Go to the your icon in the top left, and relations.
Can I get rid of them and add them from there, though? No, you can't really
No.
do anything with them.
You have to click on them and do it.
Keep hearing alert dings. My ears can't wait to see what's sitting on my screen when I get back.
Entire AI world is clear war on you at once. Massive civil war. The peasants are revolting, sire.
Still had any peasants, that would worry me. They've all been recycled into cyborgs. Or sold. Well, empires would better appreciate their organicness.
Do I not have a single place suitable for a ring world? I literally have nowhere. I've developed this place enough to where I have nowhere else left that's suitable for a ring world.
Just non-consensually borrow a place from somewhere else.
Of course.
Yeah, I hear Vault Tech may have quite a few spaces with which they can offer people now. Oh, I guess you're not boarding them as the other people.
Although you are, yeah, all your borders kind of connect to other players. Or the progenitors.
Mostly Voss.
Construction
Yeah, blame that
completed.
us.
Yeah, we'll offer the progenitors a lot of your nanites in exchange for one of their systems.
Construction
Very aggressively.
completed.
very,
No.
very aggressively offer them.
Oh. I don't have the fleet power for it, unfortunately. I think I need to spend almost $1 million to do it.
You will take this, and you will like it, even if fire it at you at the end of a cannon.
You want me to like actually try and kill the progenitors?
Nah, unless you think you can. If you can, go for it. Why not? You can try and steal some of their tech.
I'm gonna finish building up this mega shipyard and build up a fleet then.
Because I can see the chroniclers. They've got a 778K fleet and a 562K, a 527K, and then just a 58K. Though their military fleets are less impressive. They've got like half the army I have in orbits.
They have 500,000 fleet power on just one fleet.
I said their armies, not their fleets.
Yeah. Good point.
I have ships consuming food? Why are they consuming food?
Cool.
Wow. Some kind of organic special ship or something? I've not seen that before.
Why are these people consuming food?
I don't have people, I have
Consuming food.
robots. Weird. Okay, whatever. I don't see what they have that costs them food.
No Galactic Council this day.
Oh.
Oh, I can transform the Dyson Swarm into a Dyson Sphere. I forgot I could do that.
It has been preparing to declare war on me for 10 years.
No.
We don't like your face, and as soon as your face is turned, we're going to hit you in the back of the face.
That does seem to be the gist of it. But let's just... Oh, my fleet capacity went up again. Should reorganize my fleets.
Research concluded.
That explains why the archaeology site hasn't been progressing. Because the leader died.
Well, that was silly of him.
Yeah, very
how could he?
inconsiderate. How could he die in the middle of his job?
Exactly.
Not working hard enough, clearly.
Contract states you can only die off of company time.
True.
We are being hailed.
I think maybe that's why Flanker is, still kicking, because he's always been on company time for like several hundred years. And his contract says he can't die on company time, but he's always on call, so
It's a fair point. Also, the complete, I'm getting paid in vouchers for my time and appreciation bucks. So, and I can only spend the vouchers in the company store.
Knowledge is the key
Which apparently
to the
only
universe.
sells servers. So, yeah.
Real thing that used to happen, by the way.
Yes.
I'm a professional typer. Well,
Research concluded.
Wow, I've actually managed to drop my alloys back down to under 1,000.
wow, 1,000! You're scraping the barrel.
Nah, it'll be back up in like 2 months. Actually, 1 month now that I turned off the trade. It'll really drop my energy production, but whatever.
Knowledge is the key to the universe. Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Federation invite from for physics. I think we could use one more player in this Federation because the two main ones are gone.
But is he, close enough to an ape?
I'd say so. He looks like an ape with a really long neck and a shark fin on his head.
That doesn't sound like an ape to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the founder of this Federation has an extra pair of arms.
Yeah, but that's just their local iteration of an ape.
Oh, well, maybe they don't actually. They're very robotic, though. Oh, they have 4 eyes? Huh.
All the better with which to study who's actually an ape and who isn't.
4 eyes would not be a bad thing for an ape. Since they are
Research
arboreal,
concluded.
better depth perception.
Well, not really. I don't think that's why things have more than 2 eyes.
Usually things with more than 2 eyes, it's because they have bad eyes.
Daft, if you're not deafened,
Oh, no.
the
Sorry.
Pogovan Alliance is sending some fleets through my territory, and you're pretty much the only other thing past me.
Yeah, sorry, I've been at AFK for a moment. Do you want me to close my borders to them as well? Or is it Pokemon?
Say again?
Did you want me to close my borders to... Oh, my borders are already closed to the Pokemon.
No, they're going through my space, and in that direction there's you, and there's some AI that they could have gotten to faster if they went through the wormhole in my space. So I feel like they're going towards you.
Interesting. I should be much stronger than them, and I don't see them at war with anyone. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I'll keep an eye on that.
I don't have jump drives yet. My god, my research is weird.
There's one research that I really wanted, which was the one that allows you to terraform inhabited planets. I didn't get it once because there was better stuff at the time, and I haven't seen it since. I still have one planet that's a tropical world.
adaptation.
Like, come on.
That's annoying. At least it's not like an Arctic world or something.
Well, and I only colonized the tropical world because it was still, 75% habitable. But
Yep.
it would have been nice to, make it an ocean world by now. I worry I might not actually have enough ice in my land.
To grow your seas forever.
There's
Yeah.
about 75k fleet power headed through my territory.
That's
Oh, you know-
odd.
Your capital system... Oh no, that's not your capital system. No, but yeah, your capital system has a moon? That's also an ocean world? I've never seen a habitable planet in the capital system other than the souls start?
In my land?
Yeah, in your capital.
Oh, that's because I shifted where my capital was to
Ah,
cover the whole area.
got
Yeah.
it.
Technically, my starting capital is a star to the right, where there is only one planet. I shifted it once, so that way a single sector could cover the whole thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Though annoyingly, looking around, even if I were to advance into other places, shall we say, I don't see any other frozen worlds nearby that isn't a reasonable distance away, like 4 or 5 stars. Just in the event I needed it, of course, but you know.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Man, the capital of New Sweden, it's nothing but barren and toxic. So, not even any frozen worlds. Barely even in actual Sweden.
Hmm. I'm hoping to get to at least 1 million nanites before the endgame crisis lands.
Baltic stopped deciding they wanted to go to war with me.
Yay, that's good.
Yeah, that would have been bad because that would have meant I was at war with 3 actual players. Well, Tolmout's here.
I don't believe.
Very
most of those
happy to hear
players
that you
are-
called him a player. His other half, maybe not so much, but Tolbert will be happy.
I don't think the other players in that alliance would have agreed to go to war.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't think the other players.
Oh,
would've,
maybe that's why he never went to war. with me.
Research concluded.
He's been asking constantly. We've just kept saying no.
Yup. And he also asks to change the laws so that the president can decide to go to war unilaterally.
Situation
saying no
log
to that
has
too,
been
of course.
updated.
No more slaves I can sell. They're all gone.
I think I can make a fleet of nanites in like a full fleet in a month. It's going to be about 9 days. Let's see, 9 days times 20.
300 over my fleet capacity.
It's fine.
No, it'll take me 2 months to build one fleet of nanite ships.
I wonder if that's why I'm using food for ship upkeep. Some kind of penalty from that.
That would be amusing. That that's something you use no resources for. Suddenly you're using them.
It's been very reassuring that we've already gone so long. I'm not gonna
Don't say it. Don't say it.
And people haven't gone too bored yet, I guess? I don't know.
Me like number go up.
Number go up. And I'm just occasionally buying a reliquary because I don't want to buy too many in a row, because that could lead to a desync.
Council agenda ready.
No, I don't think I'm getting in the defensive pack with you, Pokemon. Granted, that AI is my oldest trading... one of my oldest trading partners. Of course, the oldest and most trustworthy one is, to my Galactic West, but still.
Oh, I hope you're talking about me.
There's not a lot Galactic West past me, so... Clearly I was talking about, Space Luxembourg.
Yeah.
See if I ever trade with you again. I see how you are.
You're smothered in Vault Tech. I don't think I can trade with you.
Yeah, Hobo, I don't know. You might want to build more fleet unless I can only see a little bit of your fleet, just in case the Pokemon decide to go to war with you.
Pokemon are friendly with me because I have a trading post on like a third of their planets.
Pokemon are going south. They're going down in my empire, not towards Daft. Are you gonna declare war on an AI? Well, that pathing makes no sense to me, but they are AI. So, suppose they don't have to make sense. I like how I can just grow free leaders that don't count against my cap for 100 astral thread.
Wait,
They're
you can
always
do what?
scientists. I got the Infinity Seed relic from one of the Astral Rifts, and for 100 astral threads, you can grow an extra scientist leader.
I think
And
I
they
got
always
that
start-
one in a single player game where I was actually going for leaders being super powerful. And so I just had like 20 scientists.
They are an organic
all
one
all over
though,
the
so they're
place.
not as useful. I guess
but
I
they
can
don't
just
cost- Just
I
put
can
them on
just
planets.
spam them. Yeah, spam them to put on planets.
I am hoping that they do a good job of nerfing all these robots, all these like robot extensions.
Stays robot player.
Yes, I'm not. I like powerful things, but I don't like overpowered things.
Are you suggesting there's been a time in Stellaris history that robots haven't been OP?
Yes, actually.
When?
Just before this, the robot patch, robots have been falling off more and more and more for a couple years.
They
And
still
finally
had
and they finally
no
hit a
problems
point
with
where-
habitability, though.
Yeah, that's not what makes them OP. What made them OP was the
We are being
ability
hailed.
to be designed for specific purposes, and that was getting weaker and weaker until this most recent patch. And then they got a lot of other stuff that made them really strong.
The habitability is also pretty freaking OP because you can inhabit every planet in your area, regardless
Yes.
of your starting planet.
Which gives you a ton of
Yeah.
pop, and pop is king.
And also, because you can do that so early in the game where others can't, you are left in a position
No,
that you snowball really fast.
You're forgetting how powerful just settling the planet that's 25% habitable anyways is.
No, I'm not. You don't have to deal with any of the unhappiness problems. You don't have to deal with any negatives. You can just build and just ignore all the planet modifiers. They actually just basically remove from the game.
The issue is more Gestalt in general, I suppose. And because Gestalt empires just have worse pops, their pops just aren't as powerful. And
But
hive
when you
minds
can
make up
have
with
five-
insanely good hive minds make up for it with insane pop growth, and even they aren't very good because because they just can't get the researchers that biologicals can.
Yeah, the thing with the robots is that, the pops aren't as good, but when you can have 5 to 10 for every one that someone else can because of the amount that you can colonize.
And how early you can do it, which is the really important part. Like, others can get their habitability up over time, but it's the fact that you can get there really early, which means all of your planets are growing pops really early.
Well, I'm usually spamming out colony ships as fast as I can anyway, so... Well, when I'm trying hard anyways.
You heard it here first, Ryan, to try hard. See, I prefer doing things the non-optimal way, so that way I can complain when I'm falling behind.
We'd noticed. How's your tiny island in CK3 doing, bud?
But but basically robots are easier to play
Research
than
concluded.
biologicals. Have always been easier to play than biologicals. But their issue was they didn't have any overpowered things at any point, other than, hey, I can colonize all my planets with no penalties. And for the
And
longest
ignore
time,
food.
yeah, but they don't get much of a bonus. I think last patch, not the most recent one, but the one before that, they increased the energy output of technicians for robots by 1. And before that, they actually really struggled with energy.
Of course, New Super Earth wasn't properly prepared for a war, but those aliens forced their hand, you know?
Yeah, well, what actually happened
Weren't
down
those
here is,
your pet penguin people before?
yeah, they were, and then I noticed they were no longer my vassal, and they were no longer penguins. I guess they had a
Oh.
rebellion from other people who ended up living on their planets. So I'm going to liberate them from themselves. Something.
But also the fact that prosperous unification increased happiness and was one of the main things that it could do. That was an indirect nerf to robots because because prosperous unification was the best thing, was the best origin for a very long time. Until they nerfed it so that it doesn't stick around forever. When I'm saying most powerful thing, I was not including Voidborn or Ringworld because those were banned in competitive play because they were overpowered.
What the heck is it?
Oh, right. Also, when leaders came out, robots, there was an indirect nerf to robots and Gestalts because they couldn't get their
All their
cabinet
leaders
as
were
well.
immortal. You keep coming with all these indirect buffs. An indirect nerf isn't a nerf. It means they tried to buff something else to try to make them equal to the freaking machines. And the machines' pots being slightly worse didn't make up for being able to spread them all over the damn place. If you water down the peanut butter, but you put it over a whole loaf of bread, no one notices.
I love the analogy. Also, got to share a moment of my stupidity. I went to go and get myself some ice. Some came with the shopping, because the shopping was arriving anyway. It's only $1 to go get a bag of ice. Put the bag of ice on my counter and it had a hole in the bottom and had been sitting in the bag for a while. So, yeah, it looks like I'm a wet myself now. So there's another good reason not to have a flanker cap. Much dirt, very yes.
Machines have always been OP. That's why they're more than half the time what somebody picks in freaking competitive play.
Yep.
No, not from what I've seen. It's been about maybe half the time, and then it's always rogue servitors or like.
That's what I said. Half the time.
Yeah, half the time.
It's rogue servitors that are the problem, not machines. Is what I'm saying.
Machines in general. Rogue servitors are just worse machines.
No, rogue servitors
I do not understand this AI. They went through my space just to go back through the wormhole into their space.
Rogue servitors have literally been the strongest machines since they were introduced.
That's what I meant when I said they're the worst, is in like they're the most overpowered.
But then those are tastefully overpowered because they are extremely hard to play.
But if you're playing competitive, difficulty is not really an issue.
Actually, it is because they are just that hard to play. Well, specifically rogue servitors. Also, they weren't favored back when slavery was back before the slavery nerfs, because they couldn't hold slaves. But that's robots still being very powerful. basically there was a short time when robots weren't the thing that everyone uses.
However, they have always been OP though.
Yeah, you haven't made an argument how they're not having been.
I suppose there's a difference on how we think of overpowered then.
Yes, the easiest to play with the maximum the maximum potential for winning a game.
If it's by far the meta, it's OP.
Which it is not, by the way. The meta is, I'm pretty sure, still materialists that make robots. So I suppose in that case robots are overpowered. I think robot production plus pop production is overpowered.
So clearly you just start as robots and then you get humans or, living things on your planets double down.
Actually, now that I think about it, no. Psionics still aren't overpowered. They're very strong, but they're not strong enough to be played.
Bless you, sir.
Oh, thanks, sir.
I understand if you're allergic to the conversation there, Dan.
I have to admit, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry. Something about robots being
Good choice.
simultaneously OP and not OP, and varying points of view on said matter.
I do think the recent nerf to habitability was a great nerf.
But it wasn't really a nerf, was it?
What? No. The habitability nerf was a significant nerf. It's still affecting me. My habitats are literally 55% habitable for my robots. It's definitely a nerf, but it's just not enough to overcome the huge buffs they got.
Just want to say, physics, whenever I don't get a game in with you, mate, I miss it.
There is no habitability. If you're only getting 50% planets from it means on day one you didn't go and set your species to where, because on day one with robots you could set your species to have habitability for each of the 3 world types, wet, dry, and whatever, and then you go colonize with the one you want.
You can't actually.
I've done it.
Yeah, with certain builds you can, but with base robots you can't. You need to get robomodding, and I'm pretty sure you need to get the habitability modifying thing.
Nope.
Check my research. You definitely need robomodding. You 100% need robomodding.
Nope.
Yes, you do. You do.
You didn't. I didn't have it, and I did it. Why do I have refugees from New Super Earth? What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Well, if they're coming
a gentle,
Super
positive
Earth, are you
policing.
losing a fight? Is New Super Earth losing a fight?
I just reoccupied some planets which had rebelled from a vassal of mine.
Okay.
And gently persuaded some relocation packages with flights to nearby systems.
Hey, I'm not turning down Pop. I'm just curious as to whether or not you're losing a fight. You need help?
Thank you for the offer. The hostilities have been concluded, so to speak.
Hi, I'm the translator. The uprising's been crushed.
So physics, what I'm saying is, in order to modify species, you need the tech, robo-modding, which you can get
I understand
really
that. No, I understand that. But day one, you can change your habitability of your robots.
You don't even have the create template
You
button.
don't need it.
You don't need the create template button?
You have a create template button on day one. You don't need
not that I know
you
of.
don't need any technology.
Somebody canceled out the high consequence protection. Probably not enough people voted it up.
The
Oh,
special
wait, what is it?
project has concluded.
It was on the docket to be voted
no.
on, and it disappeared. Now they're proposing neutral defenders. From Space Luxembourg.
Yeah, I'll put the repeal high consequence protection back up.
Everybody used to oppose neutral defenders. We already got rid of that once.
We need to support high consequence repealing high consequence protection.
That's if you like your naval capacity. If you like your naval capacity, say no to neutral defenders and say yes to repealing high
I
consequence
like my
protection.
naval capacity. I like your naval capacity, not mine. Okay, if you can click apply, if you can click create template before getting mobile modding, then that's a bug, and they need to fix that.
The only thing you can change is your habitability.
Then that's a bug, and they need to fix that.
Sure.
It is. Robo modding is what is used to change your robots, and make them specialize in certain things. It would make sense for the first robots you build, if you're a robot builder, but if you're not a but if you're
Situation
a robot
log
nation,
has been updated.
then you shouldn't be able to. But also, you don't have 100% habitability. You have, I think, 75% on. Yeah, you have 75% on the class, on the group of 3. And on habitats, I have 55% habitability no matter what. Wait, why is it up
Really?
to 75?
Mine is at 80.
Oh.
Maybe you're just
Level 1 habitats
done
have
it.
55% habitability.
Is this where I point out that I have to specifically go into the point where I can flood habitats for my level 1s to have uninhabitability? Where I have to have the ice
Yep.
and the everything else just to make it as good?
What habitability do you have at that point?
See, in sympathy, I flooded my desk, Hobo, which I'm still clearing up.
But yes, I had to get hydrocentric and voidborn just to do that. And the level 1s are still 55%, which is including a fully staffed cryo-revitalization center.
The special project has concluded.
Which is another 10%. So technically, without that building, it'd only be 45%.
What the? Oh my god.
Yeah. It's almost like the robots
They
still have
need-
an easier time.
They need to. Okay, habitats weren't this uninhabitable. Last patch, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they nerfed habitats again. But I think they have, in fact, nerfed habitats into the ground at this point.
Yeah, unless you're like actually starting as Voidborn or something.
No, even then, Voidborn is pretty weak these days, because it takes so long to get your first colony.
So being able to colonize a lot of planets pretty quick is.
Yeah, you can still colonize 2 planets right off the bat.
It's the point.
As any-
Sorry.
Plus, I just colonize all the low habitability worlds anyways. By your like, at about
Council
year 15 or
agenda
20.
available.
Oh
my God,
this
can
planet
we-
looks great. It just produces volatile motes from mining drones. But I can't colonize it because it's blocked off by the chroniclers.
Ooh.
I own the system. I just can't go there.
Jump drive.
I think there's that
Rising poor.
something breaching. But I don't know if I can do that with a colony ship.
I think that's the last planetary flooding I need to do besides terraforming the tropical world. All of my
Yes,
planets.
you want this person.
Say cries and poor. I mean, I have a very good economy. That would just make it even better.
Thank God, I'm looking at your screen. You want this person? They can turn barren worlds into Gaia worlds.
And Molten Worlds.
Yeah, it's that fancy person. They'll die when you do it 3 times, but you know, it's worth it.
It's so worth it.
You pick a, and
Kill them
you just
because it's worth it.
yeah, you pick the biggest barren or molten world in your area, and you send her there. And you
Yup.
say, "Drop a seed." Splooge all over that
You
planet.
only do it twice, and she's just fine. I think she's actually immortal.
You do it 3 times, and I mean, she's not that great of a leader otherwise.
You got a high level.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep her around if you only do it twice, but I believe the third one expends the last of her life force, so that way she can create a place where billions can survive.
Yep.
Something the needs of the many versus the needs of the few, or whatever her story is supposed to be.
Something wah wah.
Must have taken a planet with a military academy somewhere from another empire, because I can't build one that I can see.
All my leaders are getting kind of old.
Yeah,
It hurts
but
to bite my tongue this hard.
The leader of my entire freaking whatever, 135, almost flanker age.
Hey, that's a young whippersnapper, mate.
I was gonna say, I mean, looking at the age of our leader, he could have still a reasonably stable place, kind of.
Who's our leader?
Flanker.
He's not a leader.
Well, we follow him into games at the very least.
Because he
No,
can't
I'm just
hurt
the idiot
us in
that-
reality in games.
Also, like the first man breacher, that's not the person you're sending the leader in as.
You're the leader in the moment, Flanker.
Hey, there may be a guy with a shotgun behind that door. You get in there. Go on. You've got this. Hey, Theranim, when you get to 0.6 flankers, I think you get a bus pass.
Technology acquired. What is it? Okay.
Venus can be terraformed? Oh, toxic terraform. Right. Wow, Soul System is just getting stronger and stronger the more things you can terraform.
Those filthy humans don't know how good they got it. Wasting all the resources they have on their solar system. No game, I don't want create resort world. I want terraform a planet.
You'll take what they give you and you'll like it.
The most annoying, well, yeah, the most annoying part is that my, actually no, that place still has plenty of building slots. Never mind. I was gonna say the most annoying part is that it's almost out of jobs, except it's my research planet, so, I've barely built any districts there. Ironically, the, out of all of my places, The intellectual planet is the one that's the unhappiness. Or the unhappiest.
Right enough to understand they're doomed.
I wish there was a nanite swarm type, a nanite swarmer type that had one large weapon slot, so that I could just spam artillery.
Didn't know Age of Empires Definitive Edition was on Xbox Game Pass. Totally makes sense it would be.
I got tired of the Pokemon going back and forth through my space, so I just banished them to the void.
Get out.
Fleet returning in 10 years.
Means they'll probably be in trouble if anyone actually declares war on them in the next little while.
I'm trying to give a hint to someone. Someone who has a large fleet who has been policing their section of the galaxy.
Not sure who you mean.
Well, it wouldn't be conquest. That would
I think that's Sting.
Sting?
Yeah, every step you take,
Every move you make.
they'll be watching you, mate. Jokes for one person at a time.
I know who Sting is, though, and I know that song. He was in the original Dune movie years ago. It's kind of random.
I think I just heard Flanker's back crack with a new sign of age.
That was an astral rift, not my back cracking, honest.
The original Dune or the first remake of Dune? Not the current.
Like the 1980s, was it David Lynch director? I saw that film on video cassette some years after it came out.
I was actually given a copy of that by a teacher a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I had just set clear up for it though when I got it.
Oh.
What's a cassette player?
Not a cassette player. A
I just said that purely to
An
annoy
8-track.
Oh god. A VHS player.
Flanker still has his old record player somewhere, I'm sure.
You see vinyl's selling really well again the last few years.
I know, that's why you've been holding it for like over 100 years, so that way you can acclimate the wealth.
Wait,
Sell
I
it
haven't
back.
had dark matter drawing this whole time. Wow, okay.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe I don't have any dark matter in my territory? Might not.
Black hole?
Oh, no.
Doesn't look like you have any black holes.
Huh.
Nope.
Well,
That would
That's
probably be why.
unfortunate.
I could trade you some dark matter.
well, I'm buying dark matter off the market, so you know.
Probably buying the stuff I'm selling. I've been
Also
selling.
buying living metal off the market.
Let's see, how much am I selling right now? Selling 7 dark matter.
Well, I'm buying 6.
I have been for
5. No, actually.
a while. Yeah, so you're just trying to counteract my effect on the market. Oh. Something terraformed into a continental. Speaking of which... Strange, I swear I picked up machine worlds. Oh, there they are. They're like right in the middle. Machine world. You become machine world. Just rapidly turning off my planets into machine worlds. So they
Is
use
everybody-
just anything other than AI.
Looks like a bunch of us are supporting repeating high consequence asset protection. High consequence protection. It does not appear of us is though.
I'm sure I have my reasons.
So those little toffee chocolates, right?
Reasons that are beyond
Maybe.
even his knowledge.
Doesn't say he's opposed to it.
Yeah, it wouldn't say he's opposed to it. You can only see who supports it.
What's this thing we're talking about opposing?
Repeal high consequence protection. We want to support that.
Oh, indeed we do.
And now he's supporting it. Yay! I think I'm just gonna spam some extort some favors out of Vault Tech.
We are being hailed.
I'm almost all the way off.
We have
of,
encountered spaceborne life
my
forms.
anxiety meds, which were giving me some side effects. So I'm very happy about
Are
that.
those the ones you started taking again without medical supervision? So
No. That's the ADHD meds that I did without medical supervision, but with plenty of medical input and knowledge. I have since gotten medical supervision, and they have said that it's fine.
We are being hailed. We are being hailed. We are being hailed.
Future's Galactic
Alright. These 2 planets will just be my
We are being hailed.
resource silo dump. There are only 4.
We are being hailed.
Does anyone need more alloys? Torgo, can you make more? Do you have enough naval capacity for more?
I can always use more alloys.
I've been over my naval capacity this entire session.
Okay,
I'm at almost 1,000.
got it.
Physics could use some more.
Yeah, I hear.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to spend them right now.
Good.
Costs a lot to put down a full fleet's worth of, or 47 defense platforms.
Yep. 47 defense platforms?
Yeah.
Wow. I only wish there was a way
Knowledge
to
is the
make
key to the universe.
infinitely scale the defense platforms as well. Like you can with ships.
That's why it's 160k to get into my system.
I have 1,000,000 nanites.
Oh yeah, there's a robot. Precursor. Fallen Empire, yeah. Robot Fallen Empire. The robot Fallen Empire just has one of the other little pockets of space that nobody's colonized behind them. Where almost all of them are just locked behind Fallen Empires.
What's better for stations? Hangar bays or torpedo bays?
Hangar. Yeah, hangars. But you probably want a mix. The station itself should be mostly hangar, in my opinion.
I'm talking about the station itself.
We have
not the
encountered
freaking
spaceborne
platform.
life
Yeah, okay.
forms.
But the hangar only is from like 3 updates ago, so I don't know what it is now. You could also put an orbital ring around Ben Havanis, and then make another defense platform there. Defense station there.
I will.
Good.
I'm just building influence because I spend influence on flooding planets and
Yep.
whatever. Ministry of whatever. Master of
Knowledge
that
is
thing.
the key to the universe. We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
Nope. Almost start building a science.
So I suppose, coming back to what I was saying earlier about robots, what I want is for robots to be weaker than everything else, but easier than everything else. Right now, they're slightly stronger and easier.
So easier to manage but less powerful, you mean?
Yes, that's what I want. Unless you're playing Rogue Servitors, which are the hardest one to play in the game, to play like really well in the game. And I think they can still be powerful and super hard.
I can't think of a single Paradox game where they pulled off such an idea successfully.
Oh, activate L gates. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do for that then, let's send all my fleets over there. Stack them all up on the L gate. Just in case something unfriendly pops out.
Anyone got strong feelings on this vote?
On what?
Administrative
insight.
Oh.
I genuinely don't care. So if someone else needed it passed, I'd pass it for them, but...
I don't like it, but I wouldn't need. I don't need it to fail or anything. seeing as I am a subject after all.
I honestly forgot that you were still a subject.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Flanker is making good use of the science I'm giving him.
So, come on, it's Flanker. You should know better.
Yeah, I'm really not.
Dang.
What's science?
He was able to upgrade from a space
The big
catapult
things with
to a
letters.
space
Oh no,
boat.
that's signs. Never mind.
I'm doing my best to teach him what science is, but he won't understand it.
See, he only
You
has
can lead a
2
man
hands.
to crayons, but you can't make him eat them.
As a filthy human, he only has 2 hands with which to work his things.
And some things need both hands.
Oh, I thought of a way that Paradox makes made something that's weak but easy to play.
Ship
Lithoid.
upgrades applied.
They are remarkably weak and easy to play. Truthfully, lithoids would be very, very powerful if you could say, if you could just start as a lithoid and then immediately transition into only non-lithoids, because then you'd have the full pop growth and you would still have the +2 minerals from the minerals from miners.
So what you're saying is the best way to play lithoids is to not play them as lithoids.
Yes, I know.
Who other than die? My representative at the Galactic
But-
community?
So basically, that's how
Yeah, it
bad
was.
lithoids
Okay.
are. The huge nerf to their pop growth speed is so rough. Although people have said that lithoid hive minds have a place.
"14 months till I can activate the allocate."
Managing leaders at this point is getting ridiculous.
There's so many. Why can't they just level themselves up?
And
That'd
assign
be an
themselves to the most optimal planets and whatnot. Basically, just let the game play itself.
Yeah.
Why
I mean,
actually
I have
play the game?
automated technology research, and I think it's very inefficient, but I'm still using it right now because it just can't be bothered.
246 might not happen before we end.
Physics and other players, actually, I guess. Have you been purchasing your reliquaries?
I haven't. I find it all quite fiddly, and I don't have enough patience for it. So
No, I don't give a crap about reliquaries.
It's just an energy dump for me, and I hope for like research or something.
I don't need an energy dump.
I'm just buying copious amounts of rare resources, so that way whenever someone needs them and the big war happens, can throw it at their face, or just mass sell it for energy credits.
I should probably do that in the future.
I'm basically using rare resources as the stock market.
Number go up.
I'm so poor. I don't have any energy credits. All of my wealth is actually only speculative wealth in the rare resource market.
I've just been buying a lot of Taco Bell shares or exotic gases.
Did anyone else just gain influence for that contact?
What contact?
Did you not get a new the
I
new
didn't-
empire?
I didn't get influence for it.
Huh?
no,
Why did I
didn't
get
see it.
influence for it? That I'm maxed out on influence too, by the way.
Because you're robots, so you're overpowered.
Oh, that would actually make sense. Paradox is very bad about this. They will actually leave.
Knowledge
is
as far as
the
I
key
can tell,
to
they
the
actually
universe.
leave bugs that make the already overpowered things more overpowered.
Unless they're super duper broken bugs that some content creator finds, in which case they're patched within the next 24 hours.
The super broken bugs with the market weren't passed for like a month.
That's
No, I'm
pretty
just saying,
quick because you're dropping everything to try and patch something.
Yeah, there's definitely been a handful of cross Paradox games where someone finds something that's really broken, and then it is fixed really, really quickly. Much quicker than the other things that people have been complaining about for not even just multiple months, multiple expansions.
Part of that is because people manage the fun out of the title as quickly as they possibly can if they don't deal with really major OP bugs.
Blocker cleared.
People say that they don't want they want things to be harder and then play robots or like so
See,
many
the difference
games.
is I actually play the very stupid things. So
I know. I play CK3 with you, buddy.
Hey, the Papal Italia is going fantastically. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How are we
awesome.
islands to north of Africa going? When we ended up
That wasn't going just for islands. That was trying to make the Canary Island Empire.
How was it going for you?
It was mostly technology related. I just needed to have enough tech that I could modernize.
And your empire not split every 3 days. Yes, there are overpowered things in every game, Deadsy. Shotguns.
Not quite every game, but the vast majority of games. Like I think Street Fighter 1 didn't have an overpowered character.
The best games that I've found are massively broken in every single possible way for different factions, so that way it's not It's balanced through its imbalance. Yes, I can do absolutely one BS thing, but my enemy can also do an entirely different absolutely BS thing.
I do
I don't
love
think anyone got my
the not
joke.
all games defense resting on something that came out in August 1987, which I think is before Ryan was around.
I don't think you got my joke about Street Fighter 1. I don't think there's an overpowered character in that game. There's only one character in that game.
Can I just interrupt with a question before I forget?
Sure.
Yeah.
I've got a Samsung tablet from like many years ago, but
Yep.
the Play Store on it seems incredibly weird. I'm guessing it's because the OS is really out of date. Is there anything I can do about that?
You might be able to just upgrade you may be able to upgrade the OS, but and if it looks odd and it's a Samsung, you could try the
Knowledge is the
Samsung
key
store,
to the
mate, and see if
universe.
you can. Do you know which version of Galaxy Tab it is?
I want to say an A2, but I'm not 100% sure. I can check though quite easily. Just got to do one more thing in Stellaris before another thing pops
Storm
up.
7, I thought you... Oh. Yeah, Ryu was the only character in that game. Street Fighter 2 that added like other characters. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, good. The lack of reaction made me really worried that I was wrong.
Four months. Come on.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening if you were looking for a reaction from me.
Well, there were other people who were listening, and they didn't react either.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, but we know that Flanker isn't normally listening anyway.
It's a tab 3.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
That is a 11-year-old device, bud.
Yeah, I just wanted something to for my nan to try and do word search things on.
That makes sense.
So it's
You
got,
might
like,
struggle a bit
cheapest
with
thing.
the App Store. Give me a wee second. I'll see if I can find the latest Android version to work on.
It's 3 months.
And Stellaris used to think that robots could be immortal.
2 months.
10 years in, there'll be all new hardware and a new OS, and the old leaders will already be out of date.
Oh yeah, but 10 years later, humans are already out of date, at least in what they grew up with.
Oh, maybe, but
Digital landscape
Just
is
terraform
massively
this
different
planet
than it
into a
was 10 years ago.
continental. Time to turn it into a machine world. So I got that right after.
Mhm.
I started.
Blocker cleared.
Could have canceled it.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Just left it going. I got the alert just now.
I'm finally researching gateway construction, so I'll be able to build gateways everywhere.
Ooh, 1 month.
It looks like it's
1 month.
usable, bud, but I can't. Without doing something like running Lineage, unless there's any updates are available through the App Store, you're going to struggle to update Android on it. And it is
Yeah, I
also
figured I would.
The other challenge, like it can be used for web browsing stuff, but for giving to someone else that's not particularly tech savvy. It's got some security vulnerabilities because of the old OS.
Oh, that is a complete not a concern at all.
Yeah, I thought it wouldn't be, but just worth mentioning. But yeah, you might be able to, if you fancy a project, you may be able to upgrade it via Lineage OS, but that's not a simple like consumer do 2 taps.
Yeah, I was going to look into rooting it and installing something else, and then just see what I can do.
Honestly, not a bad shout, mate, because it's still the hardware still works. It's a software issue.
Sorry, chaps, is that an old Android tablet? Did you say?
Yes, from 2013.
Yeah, exactly. I've got one I bought in 2012. I was a year older, and I'd pretty much given up on it, even though it still works fine, like hardware-wise, as you were saying. It's couldn't get into the App Store because
exactly the issue I'm having.
I can't upgrade Android on it, so I can't get into the App Store. So I've just got a few apps that I'd installed on it years ago, and a web browser which still works. So I still use it for like YouTube and stuff via the web browser. But I was wondering what I could do with it. I might walk into.
You may Lineage OS may be an option. You also may be able to add it to like an MDM, a mobile device management platform, and force it to have some apps, but you will probably also run into some compatibility issues. Because I've done that for corporate clients, because they were apps we were building for them.
Activating the L-gates.
Okay.
I don't know if that would cause any.
It can, yeah.
Like 200,000 strength nanite fleets attacking everyone could be a problem.
Just a 1 minute warning for anyone that wants to save a copy as well. We'll be pausing in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, open the L gate, see how terrible it is, so that way we get a cliffhanger for next week.
Well, the thing is, all of the L gates, I think all
You
the
won't
ones
have it
are
done in a minute.
are in his territory, and the last one is in
I think
AI.
there's only
territory.
one. I only see one.
Yeah, it's so weird. I think there might actually be one L gate in
Oh yeah, there's one in the Ixodar Star Collective on the far side of my empire. And I don't see another one.
Oh, there's
You guys might
there's
have
one
to
in
see.
New Super Earth, next to the Pagovan Alliance.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was I'd captured that right at the end of last session and forgot about it.
Yep.
I never got any
on
of the
another
tech
border
to
of
into
New
that.
Super Earth in Quiet Dark. That's in Torgo's territory, though. But I think that's it. They're all down there.
I'm
see the one in New
pausing and
Super Earth
saving up
that
now.
you were talking about.
Okay.
Okay. That'll
That
be
is all
something to
saved.
discover at the start of next session.
Yep, that's gonna be the first event of next session. There might be
49%.
there might be one more
progress.
allocated in the fog of war in the southeast.
For those watching the stream, if you are watching on YouTube, there's already another stream up. You're welcome to join us there. If you're watching on Twitch, just stay exactly where you are. I'll be back in just a few moments.